All right, guys, we are back in another single wide. This is a sunshine home, and we're still at Jayco in Montgomery, Alabama. This one is $89,900. So the first Jayco we showed you was made by Franklin, called the Alabamian, or the Lake Home, Lake House, Lake something. It was $124,900, so this one is $30,000 or so less. And this is your living area where Tammy's standing. Little fireplace with looks like a rough-hewn mantle, but it's just a finished smooth, so that's nice. And you've got ceiling fan, and then it's open to your kitchen. You've got an island with a hangover bar for your seats, and of course all these homes have the Formica style countertops. Nothing is upgraded that way.
A hangover bar? So you sit here when you're all hungover?
Yeah, that's where you have it. Oh, hungover, man.
What do you got to eat?
The countertop hangs over the island, so it's a hangover. It's a hangover bar. But it's this one's got really nice appliances, but we did notice that the fridge is a drawer on the bottom. Which we talked about at the last home. That's not our favorite, but you might like it. This one's got soft close drawers.
Yes.
The doors do not soft close. That's another little pet peeve of mine. They'll work on the drawers and put the soft close on those, but they don't do anything about the cabinet doors. So you get this, I'll just let you listen. Oh, that's what? Oh, that one is. The other one wasn't. Over here, it's not.
And you know what, guys? Not this color cabinet. Oh, wow, that's weird. Why did they put it over there and not over there? Who knows?
I don't know.
They might have forgot. But did you notice this color? This is kind of pretty. It's like a gray beige color.
Yeah, the sun is making it have a little green tint.
Beige.
But
gray,
it's
gray brown almost. Like a, I don't know, maybe it's like
a beige.
Remember Eddie Bauer colors?
Yeah.
It's almost like Eddie Bauer brown. Look over there with the back accent of the dark blue. That shows you kind of an Eddie Bauer kind of style, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This one doesn't have a hood system. It's got the microwave that's got the fan and light.
But it has the microwave,
it's got the microwave over the stove. Really nice glass top stove.
You might have to upgrade
that one,
your sink. This is not very deep.
That stove is a dupe Samsung. That's a lot like ours.
Oh, it is a dupe Samsung?
Yeah.
I don't know how to say that.
Baco.
What color is it on the inside? Oh, it's locked.
It's strapped, so it doesn't fall. Got a little cubby here. I guess you could put a stool here, and maybe in the old days they used to do this in mobile homes. They'd have a little something like this, and this was your phone station. They'd have right here on the wall, you'd have the old-timey phone plug-in, which a lot of people probably still have those in your house. Well, I think we do in ours, but if you had a regular phone, this would be where you put your phone. You'd have your little stool here. You could sit and talk on the phone. Mm-hmm. I remember those. This one solves my pet peeve. This one's got a closed laundry room. That's a pretty good size laundry room with the door and shelf above. Got little window.
Which is nice. This is nice too. It could be a buffet. If you have a really small buffet, that is, or you can just turn this into a coffee bar. I think it would be very good utilization for a coffee bar, don't you think?
Yeah, you've got plenty of receptacles. You could put your Keurig there or a coffee maker and be nice. And it's got plenty of room. A lot of these single wides don't have a lot of dining room space, but you've got plenty of room here for a dining room table.
Wide.
And your sliding glass door. And right through here, as I said before, right off the dining room is always where your owner's or your primary suite is. I didn't say master. But notice this home, for the downgrade in price, you're not getting the finished drywall. You're just getting these panels again. It just depends on how you feel about that.
Right.
This is a really nice bathroom. I like this bathroom. But I do have another pet peeve I didn't talk about in earlier videos.
There's no window in there either.
There is one small window.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's over this way.
Yeah. Okay.
You've got double vanities, which is cool. You got this little small frosted window here just above your toilet. So
Why did they put the boob light here again. Again, they have the recessed lights throughout the house, and there's a random boob light right there.
Yeah, these are what Tammy calls boob lights. They were in fashion for a long time, and then they just sort of went away. But
Right.
this is actual tile,
Yeah, real tile.
and look at the size of this thing, and look at that flooring. That's that pebble style flooring. That is so cool. Drain in the center, and it has a rain shower head and a regular shower head, and they're not tied together. You can turn one on and leave one off, or if you want to get really wet, turn them both on.
You could really get in there and have a party with a bunch of your friends if you're like that.
Tammy walks in and says, "Hey, I know what we could do in that shower." I said, "What?" She said, "Take a shower."
Take a shower.
But here's another one of my pet peeves. I like this closet. It's got some shelving in it. It's got plenty of space. But look at this
I
door.
don't know why they do that. That's so silly.
Look, they did think about this, though. Most of the mobile homes we've been in, when you open this door, you're going to run into your closet rod where you hang your clothes.
But you're going to run into the hangers still, right?
Well, not necessarily here.
Right, there's a little...
They put a
right
shelf
there.
back here.
Oh, a shelf. Okay,
Yeah.
so that remedied that. Wow.
Yeah, and then your other
I'm very impressed
closet
with
rod
that.
and stuff starts back
So
there.
then you can open this all the way up like this.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
That works.
they thought their way
Wow.
through it. But
Yes,
a
they
lot of
did.
these do not have this shelf
Very
in the center. And they continue this closet hanger all the way across. So you can't really hang clothes because your door is going to bang into your clothes and your clothes hangers.
And you know, it would be so easy if you wanted to attach extra shelves here to accommodate all of your accessories and your
Oops.
shoes right here,
Yeah,
over here.
that's true.
Oh, this is really nice. I'm
So
very
yeah, I
impressed
mean
with
for the price, and you know, you don't have the drywall, but
But you don't have to paint
you don't have to paint.
if
This
you don't want to.
this can be painted. It's
Yes, it can
smooth.
be.
It's smooth,
And you can
paint
take the
it.
strips out and what do you spackle in between them, and then sand them, and then you can make it completely smooth like finished drywall, right here.
Right. And you're gonna find back here the layout is quite different. You do have a window right here in the hallway, which is cool. Gives you some more light. But you have your first bedroom here, and this is a really good sized bedroom. Again with the boob light.
Just noticed there's no carpet in this one at all. It is all solid surface floor.
Yeah. Small closet.
Now it may be, I guess this is heavy duty
Sheet.
linoleum. Heavy duty.
Sheet
I
vinyl.
just touched it. It's pretty heavy duty.
There's your return arrow, and your filter is accessible right there for easy changing. And your bathroom is at the end of the home, which
It's
is
nice.
different.
Here, I want to tell you one thing about this. This is nice for this return air vent to be so far up off the floor, because it stinks if you have a cat or a dog and your return air vent is way down here and the dog walks by and their hair just sucks right into the vent.
Yep.
And it just stinks. So it's neat that they thought to put it up a little higher.
And the other thing you'll
Like
notice
that.
is if you look closely up there in the ceiling next to that boob light, that is where your heating and air conditioning duct is. So your ducts are not in the floor collecting dust and dirt and grime and pet hair and putting it all right back in the air
Right.
every time your
So much
furnace kicks on.
better. Much better.
And this is a rather good sized bedroom. Again, this is not one that's all the way across because you've got your bathroom that goes up against the outer corner of the house. But this is a really nice size. The guy did not have a floor plan laying out in here, which he said he thought most of their models did. This one didn't. This is a little bit bigger closet than the other, but not that much bigger. But this is a good enough size room to maybe use as my music studio if I was so inclined.
And dear, meet me back here in the restroom because I need to point out something.
Oh, you're decent.
This is a chair height toilet.
Yeah.
And he was just saying it's hard to get a chair height toilet in a double or a single wide.
Well, no, I'm not saying it's not as hard to get them in, but I'm saying most of the single wides we've been in do not have chair height toilets. They have the lower
This is so
ones.
important to us people that are 50 plus. It really is, because your
It's
knees
harder on
and
your
your
knees.
joints and everything. So much easier not to get up from a squatting position to just get up from a seated position. And you have, did you say that you had the single
piece
unit shower, which I love.
Shower
It's so
too.
easy to clean these instead of having a grout line
Yeah.
here to clean in between the two.
And then the
things.
grout always gets icky, and then it gets dried out, and then the water gets intrudes behind it, and you got a mess, and then you have rotten wood and everything else. But yeah, with the toilets, you guys may not even notice it, but they make two heights of toilets. They make a squatty toilet, a short one, and then they make what we call a chair height.
We love it. It's so luxurious.
And the chair height,
toilet.
yeah, the chair height is so much nicer and so much easier to get, sit down and get back up when you got bad knees. But most of the single wides we've looked at have the lower toilet. And we were talking about that earlier. The problem with it is you could say, oh, I'll just go spend $200 and get me a chair height toilet. Problem is the plumbing is a little different in mobile homes than it is most regular homes.
And they may have upgraded that since, years ago when.
Yeah, but it's sometimes hard to match things like toilets and those type of fixtures. And I can tell you really quickly, just let's take a look. I'll see what we've.
Plumbing is under the sink.
Yeah, you just look under the sink and you can tell what we're dealing with here.
Whether it's PVC or not. What is the other name for the other kind, dear?
CPVC.
Okay.
Now you can see they've done the hot and cold with PEX line and shark bite fittings.
Okay, that's pretty good then. Better than CPVC, right? It looks like real PVC to me. I think we've upgraded a little bit since we've seen mobile homes in the past, years ago.
I can't quite tell. Now that date on that is 8/2023, so this has just been manufactured in the last couple of months. But
I'm really impressed with Sunshine. Are you, dear?
It's possible that could be. They could have standardized this plumbing in here.
Right.
But anyway, I'm impressed with this one. This is a nice home. This is a Sunshine
Right.
brand.
And it doesn't look wonky. Like I don't see any kind of inconsistencies in the moldings and things. If you're
Right.
looking really closely, it looks like they did a fairly decent job. And I think they put just real molding here instead of trailer moldings.
Yeah, these aren't just little strips or anything. That's wood molding of some type. Whether it's the cheap jointed molding, it doesn't really matter. It's painted, so it's been done with some decent quality.
Wow. I'm very impressed though.
And
Like I
you've got-
said, we've flipped to plenty of houses, so we know a little bit about quality. And he's been in quality control for years, haven't you, dear?
Yeah, it's been my career. But anyway, this is this one. This one's $89.9. It is made by Sunshine Homes. They don't have a floor plan in here, but I think I've walked through it 2 or 3 times, so you guys get a pretty good idea. They include in this price property tax or the insurance. Property tax. But here's some interesting numbers about credit score, estimated monthly payments, so on and so forth. Which a lot of mobile homes cater to people with lower credit scores, and
And that's not including your lot.
Yeah, not including your lot, but they include setup and a bunch of other things. It was on the other video. There was a little thing on that whiteboard that showed you what it included.
Right.
But again, Sunshine Homes, don't know the exact size of this one because he did not put everything out, but here's a little information about Sunshine Homes.
It looks to be about a 16 by 80 model. It's not exactly tiny. We've been looking for tiny single wides, but it's hard to find. There's not very many of them, are there, dear?
No. And I'm not 100% sure if Sunshine is owned by Clayton, but it says here that it's family owned. So I think it's a different manufacturer, totally not associated with Clayton, which I'm impressed. If I could find another dealer that sold exclusively Sunshine or something like that, I'd certainly go and take a look.
There is a tiny home up front. That's, I believe, a 2-bedroom, not tiny home, but tiny single wide that has the deck on it. That's actually a Sunshine. So
Well, we'll go take a look at that one.
might need to know what that looks like.
All righty. Well, we'll see you in a minute, guys.
Yeah.
And guys, this is why you have a wife. Tammy just reminded me that I had not taken a video of the outside of this Sunshine home we were just in. But this is that 89.9, the one with the nice soft close cabinets. So this is what she looks like on the outside. Tan vinyl siding. It's got the roof that is shingled, and it's got the nice wooden shutters that are on the outside as opposed to just vinyl. Kind of cute looking. The only thing I don't like a lot is the front doors. They're just making plain on a lot of these. The first other one we showed you that was $114.9, it's got a real nice front door, but the rest of these mostly just have a standard no glass front door. But anyway, that's what it looks like. All right, here is the next single wide. This one is called the Countryman.
76.9, just like the price.
It is $76,900. And it is manufactured by Tempo, Tempo. And you can see they made some nice little details with this vinyl siding. And I probably lied a little bit at when we left the Sunshine home. I was talking about the doors being pretty plain, but this one's nice. This one's got 6-panel light at the top, so you can get some light in. And it's got, looks like to be a really nice upgraded door handle. I put one of those in our last house, not the one we're living in now, but the last house. And that's a pretty expensive doorknob. But we're gonna go ahead and take a look. They've reduced this one $3,000. Was $79.9. And here you are as you walk in. Drywall. This is textured drywall. It's where they just take the spackle and just take a roller and roll it on.
Yeah, so it's not called knockdown.
Yeah, that's not knockdown.
That's
See,
there's another word for it, but I don't know the word on that one.
the ceilings are smooth, but you can see
The cabinets are less like a mobile home and more like normal house cabinets, other than that center island, which is weird. But.
Yeah, I'm gonna back up in the other corner and just kind of show you this living space. Is ginormous, but you have to get creative for a dining room.
Yeah.
You'd have to figure out where you're gonna put your table.
I'd probably put it right in front of the bar right there, parallel to the bar.
Show me.
Here's what I would do, because I designed so much. I would probably get a table that's probably without the leaf, about the same length as this bar, and put it just parallel right here.
Okay.
And then I would, the key is, where are you gonna put your TV?
Television placement.
You might have to float your couch or something.
Yeah, I talked about that earlier in the first home, floating your couch away from the wall, because tendency for people is just to slam all your furniture against the wall to give yourself as much open space as you can, but that's not really good design.
Right.
We'll have to show our living room at our house because we have our challenges. But you floated the couch and it just changed the space completely.
Right.
Let's get through this one. Look at those blue appliances. No, those aren't blue. That's just the protection that they put on the stainless. Those are stainless appliances. The oven is glass front and got some black highlights in it. And that doesn't look too bad. It ties in with the color of this laminate countertop.
Although, you know, that's easy to change, one-day installation for people to come out and put a new countertop in for you that's higher end. And I would definitely change out the sink. Is that a deep bowl sink over there, dear, or is it
No,
just
that's a shallow standard sink.
That's a bummer, because the cabinets are nice, even though they're not soft closed.
Yeah, they're not soft close. They're decent looking
But
cabinets.
you know what you could do to eliminate all that bang if you have children is just to put you some rubber stick-on
Stoppers, yeah.
stoppers, yes.
Which we've done. We put them on our motorcycle for Halloween. We had our little Charlie the skeleton hanging on the back of our motorcycle, and his feet were hitting our paint. So we just went and got some little stopper things and stuck them on the back of his heels.
And they also make the soft close kits too for the cabinets that you can just buy and put them on your existing cabinets. So.
Can you tell me what this space is for? I
think this is the naughty corner. What do you think?
Hey, hon! Tell us, is this the naughty corner? At least you got a plug. You can sneak your iPad in there when Mama puts you in the naughty corner, and you could sneak and play. See,
is there a pantry? I don't think there's a pantry.
You could shelf this and make it a pantry, but then
Right.
you don't have a door.
That's what I would do. I would probably put a door on this and make it a pantry. I don't know why they didn't. It would be better utilized that way, right, dear?
Now they've got a Smart Comfort heating system, which is a little bit of an upgrade from some of those other ones. It's still made by ICP, which makes a lot of the units, but they got these upgraded doorknobs inside too.
Yeah, those kind of neat.
Yeah. And then here is your primary bedroom, your homeowner's bedroom. This one does not have the lever lights. It just has the standard.
Go a little close on the baseboards. These are extra tall base. Well, if you go in like angled this way,
Yeah.
you can see how tall these baseboards are.
Yeah, they're like, yeah.
They're nice and tall. And also you have the
What you want to call
square
it?
crown molding.
Square crown molding. Which they didn't do a great job of doing the finishing in those, but
I think they were trying to go for a look of
Craftsman
style, yes, because we have a craftsman style design here on your door frames. Mm-hmm.
Now this one just has the shower, no bath.
And it's simple, very simple.
And it's a single unit, which is great. We
Which
talked
is
about.
easy to clean.
Oh, look, and it's got a tall toilet too.
Yes.
A seat height toilet. And a single vanity, which is fine. And this is porcelain. This is upgraded from all the old timey plastic ones.
Right. But if you twirl around the walk-in closet's there, and it's kind of tiny. It probably needs a little more
Shelving space.
shelving. I'd probably get a custom shelving unit and put in there.
Yeah, and I just don't like the fact that you don't have a door on your closet. We looked at another unit that was a lot like this, and it's
Right, but otherwise, it's a beautiful home, and it has a lot of features that some other ones don't. So
here's
you
your
know,
little information about the windows. And these are the type of
Clayton windows.
Yeah, I'm sure this is made by this is a Clayton home. It's
Okay.
Tempo, but it's one
It
of
must
those
be the series or.
one of those brands that Clayton owns.
Clayton is interesting. They will take little mom and pop shops that have been in existence, and they'll go and try to buy them out.
Yeah, and I
And they will still, the mom and pop will still produce them, but Clayton makes a cut from everyone too by putting their name on it, right, dear?
yeah, and this is not going to come out well in the video, but this wall
That's not a scratch. It's just
right
way
in the
it
center here, this wall that I'm at,
Is it crooked a
It's
little bit?
crooked. It's about.
They do that in tract homes, though, dear.
Yeah, I know. It just drives me crazy
I'm sure
being
it does.
being a quality engineer all my life. It's just something I don't like. But you do have actual. This bar has no cabinet storage
Oh, it doesn't
or the
on that side
island,
either?
so you've got room for 4 stools. You could use that as a dining table if you wanted to. But with this small amount of workspace in here, you might want to use it to help cook. But again, we've talked about tiny homes. They have way less counter space than that. So,
Right.
it just depends on what you're looking for. And then we have the hallway with the window, which is
You
nice.
already did that side, right, dear?
No, I didn't do this side.
Oh, you have to. Did you notice the Eco-Bee right there?
These come up with the upgraded Eco-Bee, which, whether you like them or not.
Right.
And here's a decent sized little bedroom. And you've got your other bedroom back here. And you can kind of get a feel for what I was talking about earlier. This bedroom actually, in this corner, goes all the way across. But it still has your closet here. Still has your closet here. But some of the other units would put the closet back in that corner and make this just a complete rectangle room, which is really what I like. So I'm developing things I must have in a single wide if I was to buy one list. And I'm not too concerned about the extra bathroom, but
It's really nice.
This is nice.
The cabinet's nice.
The single.
I love the open storage under there because you can set so many folded towels under there. It looks really pretty.
And it's just your standard extra bath. So there you go.
Right, yes.
And it's got a mirror and it's got your can lights instead
Yes, that I love so much. So dearly.
And it's nice they put a can light in your shower and one over your vanity. So that's optimal placement.
And the extra bedrooms, each light is a can light and not a boob light. So
Yeah, you don't have the boob lights.
Right.
And you do have your venting for your heat and air conditioning coming through the ceilings again, which is a good thing.
Look how many can lights is in this living room. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 in the living room part.
Then you have 4 in the kitchen.
There, yeah. And they were kind of a little thought out too, because most people, when they do their can lights, they'll just line them up just randomly anywhere. But it looks like they might have thought it out a little bit. Now, what I would have done with this can light, I wouldn't have had it here. I would have put it over here above the sink. I think that's where this can light would have been better utilized, right here, right?
Yeah,
here.
right in between your two cabinets.
You want, if you're doing anything in the sink, you want to have some good light in that sink.
Yeah, light direct to you. And this one's 76.9.
Yes.
Just gives you an idea.
It's affordable, and with $76.9, you can afford to rip these countertops out right away and just have an installer come in and put you in an undermount sink along with it, right?
Yep.
So you can upgrade this this kitchen right away.
And this floor plan doesn't have dimensions on it, but just give you an idea of what we just walked through.
And there's another thing I didn't mention, but if you look around, do you see a microwave?
No microwave.
No built-in microwave, so you have to find a place which, you were saying to have extra storage space here. I mean, not extra storage space.
Extra seating. You could
extra
build
seating,
in. Challenge there is power.
Yeah, is there a plug-in? Yeah, there's plug-ins on this side and not on this side.
Not on that side.
So you could probably take this plug-in and wire it back through this side of your island and use it for the microwave in lieu of for an appliance to be on top.
And to be honest with you, you don't really have to be an electrician to do that. Because we did that in our last house before we sold it. We replaced an old tub with a jacuzzi tub that needed a receptacle. And for instance, let me just try to show you this. But
let's take that back. I just thought about it. With a microwave, some microwaves require a special
dedicated
breaker.
circuit.
So you don't hold us to this, but if you go with one of those big fancy microwaves, you might have that problem. But you know what I would do to skip over that? If you want to move your plug from here to there, I would just put in just a standard microwave in a enclosure. One that sits on your counter, a counter microwave. That way the electrical will be right for that particular microwave. Yeah,
you don't want a super duper like a convection / microwave /
Even though the one that sits on our counter is a air fryer, and it's made for countertops, so that means that you can use this electrical plug-in to plug it in.
Gotcha.
And I'm sure the wire is long enough to where you can just cut your hole here and just turn it to the other side.
Yeah, we did that. We did that. We had a wall here that was all the way up to the ceiling, and a bedroom here that had this receptacle. Well, on the other side was where we were putting the tub, and we needed to plug in the tub, and we didn't have power. So we just took that plug, went into the wall. We had to cut into the drywall and do some drywall work, but we just flipped the plug around and put it into this wall so we could plug in the jacuzzi. It was, because of the cramped area, it was difficult, but we made it happen. And you could also, this area over here we were talking about, it has a receptacle. You could effectively shelve in here and build you like an appliance garage, so to speak, and have coffee bar or a microwave or whatever you wanted in this area too. That's just an idea.
Can I excuse you for a minute, dear? I just want to let you know that this place closes at 2 o'clock.
Oh, wow.
At
Okay.
least it said on their sign, so.
And we're
I don't
way
know what
after
time
2.
it is, but we probably need to.
It's
be going
2:30.
along.
We'll
But-
get locked in the gate.
Right.
All right, guys. Thank you. All right, one more to go before my phone just completely dies, and I have to get some charge. But we're still at Jayco in Montgomery. This is a model that has the porch on the front, like we've shown you a few of them. This one is 75.9. Does not have drywall, but we're going to go inside and just take a look around really quickly so my phone doesn't go kaput. This is the Mini Arcadia 75.9.
Right, and here is the info. The office number is 334-283-1016.
And that's Jacko or Jayco, however you want to say it,
Yes,
on Wetumpka Highway.
in Montgomery, Alabama.
Yep. And Wetumpka Highway is US 231 North.
And this is the Sunshine Home again,
Sunshine again.
which means it has the nice cabinets again.
And you got your living space here.
This one would be one of those ones where you'd have to put your your table somewhere in the kitchen, like a country kitchen.
Yeah. And this is Formica, the shallow double sink. It's got the stainless fridge and the stainless and black microwave and stove oven and a dishwasher. In here, this is kind of neat. I like this idea to some extent. You've got your utility room, your washer and dryer, and you could shelf up in here and do your pantry area, but you do not have a door. Yeah. And you've got your side door here, which is no window, no windows in the door, no window in the hallway. Breaker box, long hallway. You've got a bedroom here. These are, you're getting into the less expensive area here. So you've got just the flat panel doors, nothing fancy. You do have the upgraded lever lights. You've got the boob light in the back in the bedroom.
But more of the trailer baseboards.
Yeah, more of your trailer style
More skinny.
baseboards at the bottom. And
Trailer back door too.
it's your basic utility bathroom with the boob light and no light over the vanity except the can. It's got a can. I can't see it. There it is. Your owner's suite. Good size. Closet over here. Probably goes the length behind. Nope, it doesn't. It's just a very small closet. Wow. Boob light. I hope YouTube doesn't get on to me about saying boob light all the time. Boob light, boob light, boob light. There's another boob light. There's a single unit in here.
You can say Michael Bublé.
It's a Michael Boob lay light.
Yes, it is.
There's more closet space back here. That's fine. But again, no door blocking off your closet. So this is not one of my favorite homes. Does give me a couple ideas though.
But it is tiny. It's more tiny.
But it's a smaller layout. We've shown similar layouts in some of our other videos.
So only a 2-bedroom, 2-bath.
And it's just a variance in quality and things. This one has the registers in the floor, which
Oh, it does.
can be a little
Down.
challenging. Your main light in your living area is a Michael Bublé light. And I don't think these cabinets are going to be soft close.
No.
But
They're nice. They're, like I said, upgraded. They're upgraded cabinets.
But again, because you have the challenge with the dining area, they overhang the counter. So you
And
got.
I just don't understand. If you have your washer and dryer right there, why didn't they put a door on it, right?
Yeah, I know. I
That
said
right
that.
there, I mean, you're walking in your front door.
And you're looking like
parallel to
right
it.
in your laundry room.
Right.
And this has got the, like I said earlier, hangover bar. Man, I don't feel good this morning. But there's you could put some seating there and eat and not even have a dining room if it's just 2 people here or something. You know, they put the plates here to illustrate that. So anyway, there you go. Mini Arcadia, Jayco Homes, Montgomery, Alabama, US 231 North, Wetumpka Parkway or Highway, whatever it's called. But right up there is the, just a few miles up the road is where the casino is.
Right.
And we got a biking tour of where we rode downtown Wetumpka on our e-bikes, but we just haven't put it up
We
yet.
do.
But anyway,
Remember, guys, please like, comment, and subscribe.
and share. We know all you old codgers like us still on Facebook.
We do.
Just hit share and put it on your Facebook page and get your friends to watch us. We appreciate every one of you. Thank you so
And
much.
We're looking really hard for tiny homes that we can actually record, but there's a lot of rules and restrictions with tiny home builders. So we have to call, set up an appointment, see ahead of time whether we can film or only do photos.
Yep,
And
it's
so
a
that's
more difficult
interesting.
task. We may just have to take a trip to Texas where you can just pull in 16 different lots and just videotape everything. But
Right.
here in Alabama, it's a lot more difficult. There are fewer and further between, and
Tennessee.
in Tennessee, I
Even
mean,
though Tennessee has models to look at, but you can't record them. So
yeah, in some of the places, yeah. So anyway, we appreciate you. Thank you for
yes,
watching,
thanks so much. And you guys take it easy.
and take the what?
Fast way home. Vroom vroom.
We'll see you later.